Siegfried Lorenz Sassoon was an English poet, writer and soldier, decorated for his courage on the Western Front. He became one of the leading poets of the First World War. His poetry both described the horrors of the trenches and ironized the patriotic pretensions of um, of those who in Sassoon's view, were responsible for a jingoist-fueled war. Sassoon became a focal point for dissent within the armed forces when he made a long protest against the the continuation of the war in his Soldiers' Declaration of 1917, culminating in his admission to a military psychiatric hospital. This resulted in his forming a friendship with Wilfred Owen, who was greatly influenced by him. Okay. Sassoon later won acclaim for his prose work, notably in three-volume fictionalized autobiography collectively known as the Sassoon Trilogy. Glory of Women. Glory of Women, Glory of Women by Siegfried Sassoon is an Italian sonnet with a rhyming pattern. In general, the poet addresses women and uses juxtaposition, what the women think war is and what it really is. This poem is very sarcastic. It marks the beginning of anti-women literature. Men resented the fact that they had to fight in the war, while the women could stay home and pretend that everything was the same as it always had been. At home, life went on like there was no war going on. When soldiers would come home on the weekends, they could not understand how life seemed so unaffected. Okay. They were out in the trenches every day killing and dying. When they came home, they were expected to um, to act like the chivalrous gentlemen that they were before the war. And but they had an hard time being that man because they had seen too much evil. The women, on the other hand, romanticized war and thought that the soldiers have been chivalric places as they have been brave. That is why the poet condemns women who wait at home while the men fight and die. Isaac Rosenberg. Isaac Rosenberg was an English poet and artist. His poems from the trenches are recognized as some of the most outstanding poetry written during the First World War. Uh, Rosenberg was assigned to the 12th Bantam Battalion of the Suffolk Regiment during the spring uh, Suffolk Regiment during the spring offensive started by German army on the Western Front. He had just finished a night patrol. Soon after, he was killed on the night of 1st April 1918 with another 10 KORL soldiers. Black Day in the Trenches. In the title of the poem, time places with setting in order to create a painful discernment of life and death. In this short free verse poem of 26 lines, short, free verse poem of 26 lines, an um, the loss of an ordinary soldier confronting the harshness of existence in the trenches during the First World War uh, is projected. It is also a contemplation of life in the middle of war. In this short poem, Isaac Rosenberg makes a subtle comparison between human beings and rats. Okay. Through the medium of the soldier in the trenches. As the soldier was about to build the wall in the trenches, he was touched by the live rat was cosmopolitan sympathies he appreciates. Cosmopolitan here means the carelessness in terms of nationality. The rat touches the English hand and and uh, and and will even touch the hand of German soldiers, but no, it it does not make discrimination between friends and enemies. Okay, this and that, mine and yours, and many others. Okay, it does. It does not. No, it is. It is equal to everyone, but mankind makes discrimination and trenches in various names. Okay. Human beings are even inferior to the rats in the same sense that they make the discrimination. Okay. Um, make the discrimination. Human discrimination is a responsible factor behind the war. Human beings are so pervasive and full of hate that they even shoot the rat if they knew about its fair attitude. Transfer their mutual hatred for each other on, on, onto the rat. Okay. The speaker invites the rat to look at his eyes where the iron flame and horrified earth dominate. Um, Human eyes should be full of love, affection, kindness, and benevolence, but unfortunately, those human virtues, virtues have been replaced by cruelty, hatred, some sense of revenge, and the desire for mutual destruction. The concluding quatrain makes commentary of the human nature using using image of the flower poppies. Okay. Poppies have the roots in the human veins, means to say it symbolically stands for the humanity. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks for the watching.